Hey everyone, welcome back to Terramator Gardens, where we dive into unique and useful plants that every gardener should know about. Today we're talking about one of the most unusual and self-sufficient plants you can grow, Egyptian walking onions. These onions don't just sit in the soil waiting to be harvested, they actually move or walk their way across the garden. Instead of producing flowers like most onions, Egyptian walking onions grow clusters of tiny bulblets right at the top of their stems. As those bulblets get heavier, the stems bend over, plants the bulbils into the soil, and starts a new patch. That's how they walk across your garden over time. Despite their name, these onions aren't really Egyptian. Their origins are a bit mysterious, but they're thought to be a hybrid of a common onion and a Welsh onion, likely originated in Asia. They made their way into the gardens around the world because of their quirky growth habit and their ability to survive in tough conditions. Egyptian walking onions form sturdy, upright green stalks that resemble scallions. At the top of these stalks, instead of seed heads, you'll find little reddish-purple bulblets. These can be harvested and replanted or left alone to bend over and root themselves naturally. Underground, they can also grow small shallot-like bulbs that can be eaten. The whole plant is edible, from the greens, which you can use like chives or scallions, to the bulbs, which are more pungent like garlic or onions. One of the best things about Egyptian walking onions is how low maintenance they are. Plant them in well-draining soil in a sunny spot, and they'll thrive with very little fuss. They're perennial, meaning they come back year after year, even in cold winters. Regular watering helps, but they're quite tolerant of different conditions. Harvest the greens throughout the season, dig up underground bulbs in the fall, and let the tops keep walking for next year's crop. Like other onions, Egyptian walking onions repel many common pests, making them excellent companions for crops like carrots, beets, lettuce, and peppers. They help deter aphids and other insects while filling in garden spaces where other plants might struggle. Their unique growth habit also makes them a great border plant for vegetable beds. Nutritionally, these onions are rich in vitamin C, antioxidants, and sulfur compounds that support and may have anti-inflammatory benefits. In the kitchen, you can use them in many ways. The tender green stalks are great raw in salads or as a garnish. The underground bulbs can be used like regular onions, and the top bulblets have a strong, spicy kick that works well pickled or tossed into stir fries. Their flavor is a little more pungent than store-bought onions, which makes them perfect for adding depth to soups and stews. Egyptian walking onions are a gardener's dream, quirky, hardy, and endlessly useful. They feed you, reseed themselves, and practically take care of their own propagation. If you want a perennial crop that combines food production with fascinating garden behavior, this is one you'll want to try. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share for more plant stories, and I'll see you in the next video.